Oh, my pom-poms are over there. Hold on. I got to go grab them. Mhm. Ooh, okay, here we are. Okay, and Beth, I found these things for you, the Father's Day things. And if anybody wants them, I still have like 6 or 5 or something like that. So if anybody wants those, because I mean, we got Father's Day, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So, okay. So, woohoo! It's June. Boom! I'm so excited. June is like, it's like Super Bowl. It's the last like 5 minutes, right?
2
Where
minutes.
you just, I mean, you hope, you pray, you work, and you get her done. And that is what we are going to do. I'm so excited. I think that if I'm right, I have the, what do I do with that? Oh, here it is. Okay. We're at like 75,000 wholesale towards the Cadillac. So we need roughly 30,000, I think. It's like 30,000. I'm pretty sure it's 30,000. I keep going back and forth because I already know like a couple team members that are recruiting and ordering their 6s, and that counts double whenever it's my personal towards the Cadillac. So there's just a lot of numbers. And then I'm going to finish up Queen's Court of sales with $3,000 wholesale. So that'll come off of there. So I think that we're then at that level. I think there are about 30,000 is what we need. I'm pretty sure. But I know we can do it when everybody just works their business and really, really runs with this. I've got some really good ideas, but we're going to first celebrate some really great weeks. So let's do some happy hands. If you sold over $100 worth of Mary Kay this week, sold anything. Let's see. If you sold anything, give us. Woo, okay. And then $100. Keep going. 200, 300, 400. That's some number. Okay. 500, 600, 700, 800. Is your arm getting tired?
Yeah.
Good exercise.
900. Where are we at? 9. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep
1,000?
going.
You did? Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
1,210.
Oh
Yeah.
That's awesome, Stacey.
Yeah. Thank you.
So,
I was excited.
that
Very
is
excited.
so exciting, Stacey. And I love that video that I took of you when you said, whenever I turned it on and it said, when she mentioned it for the 3rd time. And I mean, like, I wasn't pushy. I just kept mentioning it, that, well, she kept coming to my house buying stuff. And it's like, okay, well, because I know what teachers make, and it's like,
yeah, you were trying to save me money.
I was trying to save you. I was just trying to save you money. And
you really were. Yes.
You like hit the ground running with this. And that is just so exciting. My ponytail's not showing. So tell everybody how you did it.
Well, so we did a launch party. Kim hosted a launch party for me, and she had some great advice. She said, over invite like a wedding. So I did. And I had 15 people show up. So, and one of them was a child. So, 14. But anyway, almost everyone bought. And then I had a couple people that couldn't make the party, but they put in a last minute order Saturday night. So I was able to add that in, which was great. And yeah, so that was it.
That's so great. That's great.
Yeah.
Great job, Stacey.
Thank you.
Finished up her star. So who else is a star already? I know Sandy is. Joanne is. Probably Beth is.
Oh, yeah.
And Nina, I saw your post. You are a woman of faith. I love it. She put that. She let the world know she's on target. She is on target. So
thank you.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's all good. So that's great. Okay, well,
That's
Mary Kay,
fantastic.
Mary Kay has made this an exciting June for us. I was hoping they would. And so you guys, there's a sale. So Sandy, can you get everybody to the left and let me get that
Okay.
little June boom. First of all, this is like, wait, no, go back. This is a post that you guys can do too, and I'll share it in our unit group. But it says it's June. Do you know what happens in June? Everyone orders Mary Kay in June. Every man and woman needs Mary Kay in June. June is the Final Four, the Super Bowl, the Triple Crown, the World Series of Mary Kay. Everyone's goal depends on June. I love June. So you guys, I mean, you need to just broadcast it that, it's June and this is like a Mary Kay thing, everybody orders. And here is something really great that Mary Kay's doing for us. How many of you guys saw this on InTouch or understood it? Okay. Okay. Basically, the company is offering 55% off. And what that means is just a second on my, let's see if I can get Cheryl did just text us. I wonder if she doesn't have the right link.
I think it changed. I think.
Well, it did. And just a second, I'm going to try to give it to her. Okay. So it's not on the repair, but it's on the skincare. You can order up to 6 sets of each of the regular skincare, the TimeWise 3D for normal and oily. So 6 separate. So 12 sets of those. And you can order, so this could be throughout the month. And then the acne set, it's also 55% off. So there's that. Hi, Cheryl. You made it.
Hi.
Hi.
And then it's also on the Mary Kay skincare. So it's 6 sets of each formula. So that one has 2 formulas as well. So you should be able to do it on all of those. And I have not added it up, but it does make a difference when we get that extra 5%. Hang on. I'm trying to find the thing on my phone because I can't read that. Can you guys read that? Maybe it's because my screen's not big. I don't know. Okay. But so basically the 208 set that we purchase it usually for 104. Oh, so we actually can order, I'm sorry, right here, we can order the full miracle. What do they call that? The ultimate miracle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the ultimate is 208. Normally we pay 104, but this month we can pay $93.50. So that means that you're making, an extra profit on it. $114 profit if you sell it for the same amount versus 104. Is that right? Yeah. And then, but it adds up. It's crazy. And then a lot of times when you buy these sets, people order individual sets. So you're making even more money because there's a discount in there already, right? Everybody understand what I'm talking about? So because I know the repair, there's 41 they save. I think on the skincare, that it's like a $13 savings or $16 savings, something like that. When they buy that whole thing together, there's a discount. So then the other one, the $150. Oh, so you get that one too. Oh, wow. We could stock up on a lot of this then. So the,
Can you get the repair?
no. Mm-mm.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Shucks. I know, right? Or I would just max it out. I maxed it out last year, and I was like, when they all came in, I was like, there's 13 repairs sitting there. Well, it only took me 3 weeks to get rid of all of them, but it was kind of scary at first. But we will sell this because we're not changing these skincare lines, so that, you know what I mean. So okay, so on the 150 set, we get that for $67.50. So isn't that great?
Yeah.
We're going to make $82.50 profit instead of 75 profit. So you'll have to maybe go to InTouch and even print this out to understand it a little bit better. And then on the Mary Kay skincare, that's 80 retail, 40 wholesale, but it's 36. So we make an extra $4, but we make an extra $8. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And then because we didn't pay for that part. And then on the Clear Proof, it is 56 and it's 25.20 is what we pay for it.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean we're making extra money on this because again, they don't always just buy the set, they'll buy reorders. Okay. So the more you max out to the retail helps our unit with not towards the Cadillac, but it does help us towards the that's why that was there. It helps us towards the unit club of 400,000, which I know we're going to get that too. So, so this is a really great image that you can get from InTouch, just to, promote about skincare and a sale and stuff like that. The reason I was just like finishing up a phone call with my friend Jill that I met on the cruise. And she and her unit are doing an epic weekend sale. And I would like to do something like that too for our unit. And so I'm going to get all the skinny on it from her. And she said the key is to we'll pick the epic weekend, which it wouldn't be this coming weekend. It would have to be the next weekend. The key is to just make it sound like it's our unit doing this. And, you're helping our unit. And then also, like each day you send them an image, like, or you post it in your group, like 3 days left, 3 days before the sale, 2 days before the sale, and you get everybody excited. Okay. So, all right. And then we have the calendar is full, very exciting. And I think I missed a date because I think the 10th there is a virtual event, but every Thursday I have at my house at 6 p.m. for makeovers. And every Saturday I will be doing them at 10 a.m. We call my house Studio Pink. And then we are going to just do every other week a virtual meeting, with the last one being a virtual victory party. Because I just know we can do it. I know we can. And then next Monday, it's going to be at Chicken Salad Chick. You'll want to get your guests there if they're going to come, and let me know if they just want to get a summer makeover. I will get an invite ready. And then also, just so we're there in time to get the tables set up and stuff like that. And then on the 23rd as well. Okay. We will have a meeting. And then Father's Day, I just can't say enough how we need to push Father's Day gifts, the men's set. So there is time. So if we do our epic weekend sale, then it would be over Father's Day. But I don't think that matters to people. Like Father's Day is one day, But if you've got some of those Father's Day, if you have some of the men's skincare that you've ordered, really push that. If not, like as long as you would order, I would think by Monday, you'll get it by Thursday or Friday of the week, to deliver it in time to your customer. Okay. Okay. And then this is what I'm doing. And if you have Canva, I can send you the Canva. You just have to make a copy of the file and then you can change it. And Canva is free. You pop your picture in here and your information. And then this is the card that's going in all my reorder bags that they get 20% off one item. And I want it by June 28th. And then I'm really pushing this to my customers. 3 ladies, 50 free, 5 ladies, 100 free. Because I don't care. Just get me people and I will, make the money, And then just a reminder about our emoji contest. I didn't do the drawing yet for last month. So after we get off this call, if you want to hit the May emojis, make sure that you get them in so you're in the drawing. And then where's my, that did not make it. Yeah, it did. Okay, here we go. And then the $100 days. So that's for June. But what I'm saying is that you need to get on there and make sure that you get the your emojis counted. Okay. And seminar. Oh my gosh, we're so excited about seminar. And we're so excited because Stacy is coming to seminar.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yep.
And Misty from our unit, and Joanne's going to be there, and Beth, and Sandy's coming in a different seminar. But I know we wish so.
I know.
But it is going to be epic. It's going to be epic. It's very exciting, and we can get you in still. So, make it happen. And then Star Consultant. If you're not a star already, we can work with you and figure out how you can get star. I'm going to post every day an idea in our group on star. But I'm telling you, they have offered this bike so many times. It's adorable. Even if I just like get the bike and set it on my front porch, just because it's so cute. But it's a pink bike. It's super cute. But there's great prizes, or you can just stack your prizes if you want. And I did that for not even a year. I don't think it was quite a year. And I got $900 in vouchers. And we bought my pergola for the back yard. So I'm excited about that. And I think this, again, I know that we've been posting this and showing you this, but I've been noticing people's feet and they're disgusting. And we need to sell, right? We need to sell the bejeebies out of this extra emollient night cream to people and show them how it is like a miracle little healer for their feet, for their callous, nasty,
Yeah.
dehydrated, rough feet from sandals, because it's going to be all summer month. They're going to struggle with it all summer. So, all right, now, Sandy, I'm ready for me to be on here. I still don't know how to drive this thing. There I am. Okay. And so I have another great idea, and I'm going to post this. And my friend Mita, who moved to Wentzville, she made sure that she brought this over to me from her director's newsletter. And she's like, it's an old-fashioned idea, but she goes, Kim, I think this would really work for you guys. So what it is it's how to get 100 leads in a week. Who could get excited about 100 leads, right? So it's basically you're asking for referrals without people getting it, that they're going to give you referrals. Okay. So what she says to do is to get a large Ziploc bag. Okay. And you're going to put 10 skincare surveys, which this is the survey. So I will get that printed for you. And I'll put 4 on a page so that you can just print them. I used to say we could go to Office Max here and get them on cardstock, but they're gone.
Is that Mita Baxter?
Huh?
Is that Mita Baxter?
Yeah, Mita Baxter. Yeah. So she lives here now. Yeah. And
Okay.
she's she's adopted in my unit, but she's had some illnesses, hasn't been able to come
Okay.
thing yet. But anyway, so what you do is you get the 10 Ziploc bags, and then you put 10 surveys in each bag. Okay. So what's 10 times 10, everybody?
100.
100.
Okay. And you put a couple business cards, you put a pen in there, you put some sales tickets in there, and you put a couple lookbooks in there. And then you call 10 women or 10 friends, and you ask them to get 10 of these surveys filled out. Could they do this for you? And you're going to give her a gift for helping you. Or you could give her half off shopping, $50 or more half off shop, something like that. Like, you can think of something. I mean, you run it by me if you're not excited about it, but like, people will do this for you because it's June. You set a definite time to pick up the bag. So within 2 to 3 days. Okay. And then like they could even virtually fill it out too. If she wants to text this to him, if she's not going to get out to see them, but it's really good if some of these people are working other jobs, they can take the bag in, and they can do that to get the names and everything. So set a definite time to pick it up within 2 to 3 days. You don't want this to go on forever. Then you're going to call all the people and thank them for filling out the survey. and you're going to book an appointment and offer them, if they bring 3 friends to your house, or if they have 3 friends over when you come over to do the facial, you'll give them a free gift. Okay. And here's what the average results are. You'll book 25, okay, out of those 100 that you get. About a half of those will hold. So let's say you have 12 parties hold. The average party at 300, that's 5,000 in sales. Okay. So it is the numbers game. And so if you just get used to it, it's mathematical, then it will become magical. That's what they say with Mary Kay. But the survey just basically says name, cell phone, best time to call. And then number 1 is, I am currently using a skincare line. Yes or no? I have tried Mary Kay before. Yes or no? I currently have a beauty consultant. Yes or no? I will be willing to try products and give you my opinion. Yes or no? I prefer to have a facial alone or with friends. Those are the choices. And then number 6 is, I'm interested in hearing about what Mary Kay has to offer, part-time or full-time career opportunities. Yes or no? Thank you for completing this survey. I appreciate your help. So it's just really, it's really just an easy survey. So I would think that people would do it just to help the lady that, you gave the bag to, because she needs to tell them that I'm going to get a prize if you fill this out, So, yeah. So I like this idea. I will get it typed up and put it on the group page for you, as well as get you all the information for what Jill sends me. She's going to email me that idea. And, it's just time to get on the phone and book, and get people excited about helping you with your goal, because people want to help people with their goal. So I had, I had my hair done at the beginning of last month. Okay. Like, I think it was the 3rd or something like that. And I got my hair done. And it was the end of the month. No, it was a month before. Got my hair done the month before. But it was at the end of that month, on the at 9:00 at night on the 29th of April, that my friend Sarah called me, and she goes, blah, 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 blah. Like, I've got this goal. I'm 1 person short. I had a cancellation, and I know you just got your hair done, but would you want to come, and you're going to get a free color if you come and get new extensions? And I was like, you just did these. Like, you just moved these up. I just paid for that. Like, really? But when she said that I'd help her with her goal, I changed my plans, and I went in and helped her with her goal. And so friends will do that for you if you ask them. Okay. And get them excited. If you're excited, you've got to be excited, and you've got to act like this is this is it. I really need you. Okay. And I told this to Sandy the other day, that because we know she's going to be DIQ by the end of this month.
Yes, it is.
But I said, Sandy, there will be people that will help you. And this is for all you guys. When you need that 1 more recruit for that red jacket, or that 1 more recruit to be a team leader, or that 1 more to go DIQ, there will be people that help you. Because if I think we did it at the last big jamboree thing that we did in January, when we had like those couple hundred people together. I feel like we did. We asked how many people, but we do this at every director meeting. And we're like, how many people joined Mary Kay just because you wanted to help a friend go into DIQ or become a red jacket or whatever? And you know what? They did. People raised their hand, and it's literally like anywhere between 1/3 to half the room. But this is a room of directors. Okay. So it's pretty crazy. So I'm going to have Sandy pop on here, and she is going to share about her. So this is on for next week. So y'all got it. If you're going to beat her, as far as you got to beat this so far. So pop on, Sandy, and tell us about your double party that you had. So this is a really good way to wrap your mind around. If you want to have a 10-party week, you can double book and have 5 appointments and have 2 hostesses come. Look at her sporting that hat.
So I met these ladies about 6 weeks ago at a vendor event. And they were friends. They spin the wheel. And they told me last night, it was yesterday, they told me last night if they didn't win any money, they would not have had a party. They love Mary Kay, so they were looking for a Mary Kay gal. So they were going to buy, just not have a party. So one won $100, so she had to bring 5 people. And the other one won $50, so she had to bring 3. So I was thinking 8 to 10, probably 8. Well, they show up. There's 11 people, and so it was so fun. Let's see, 11 people, 4 did not order, 3 did not even try the product because their 2 were young 20-somethings, and the other one was sensitive from head to toe, and she wanted to be part of the group, and it was fun. And now I'm invited to a pool party and Halloween party with them now. So my sales from the part, and I booked 1 party from it. It was a little, so we talked and people needed to leave early and stuff. So my sales for the party was $1,286. And they have online, yesterday, 3 people did online orders. So I'm opening up that till the 10th or the 15th. And then I got reorders because people are now knowing that I have a big goal. So my total sales for the week or the month so far is $1,485.
Shoot.
So
Wow.
And it's June 2nd.
it's June 2nd.
Nice.
And this is the biggest party I've ever had in my life. And so I decided.
You were sick because she messaged me, please pray for me. She wasn't feeling well because of her poison, food poisoning.
I had food poisoning since last Sunday, and I had prayers come to me. I actually had AFib at 11 a.m. yesterday because I was dehydrated. And so I asked Kim and my power partner and myself, we prayed for me to get through, and that I was strong, resilient, and fabulous. And everybody had a ball, and we had so much fun. And so I decided now that I'm doing a 10,000. Oh, you can't see it. I'm doing. Oh, you can right here. I'm doing $10,000 goal for June is my sales goal now.
Wow.
Wow.
Because I only need actually 3,000 in sales, retail, and 1,500 for wholesale. So I'm already halfway there for my Queen's Quarter sales. So I'll finish that up in a week and a half. But my power partner needs 10,000, and so I'm gonna run the race with her and do 10,000 as well.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's good. Maybe you could share your little form. Is it a tracking sheet?
Yes, ChatGPT Jack, my Jack put it together. It's a little cute little lips.
Oh my.
And I have here, it says, so for fabulous sales director Sandy. And so that's my goal. So, and they bought, let's see, I had 2 repair, a Time Wise, and then a whole bunch of other types of products. So, the perfume, Satin Hands. And so then the second party will be, it's actually a girl I went to grade school with. So she's going to have this, same people, and I have it all at my house. Thank goodness. And so that'll be a color party, a color analysis party. So it was quite amazing. The last couple of days.
That's great.
And Saturday night I went to a bougie wedding for my cousin and which I don't really talk Mary Kay. And so my cousin, she's like, I need a lip color. She came over yesterday and just dropped in and bought that. Another lady wants a foundation. My cousin that I sat with, she goes, well, I see you on Facebook. So people are watching, by the way.
Yes.
And she said, what can I do? How can I buy? What can I buy to help you? So her and her husband to come over for a facial, and he's bragging to his friends that he's going to get a facial. Then the bartender was really cute, and I got her number, and she used to be a farmer consultant, so I will be calling her as well, Melanie. And so going to a party, 5 leads, and it was quite an amazing weekend.
Yeah.
Actually.
At a wedding. Yeah. I mean, weddings and funerals, it's hilarious because you're like, okay, it's all about family. Just don't, but I told Sandy, she leaks it. And I meant that in a good way. You did read that, right?
Yes, I did.
It's what you're leaking. Are you leaking lack, or are you leaking, I've got a goal, help me with this goal, and people will. I mean, just like Cheryl, when she did the chemo care, it's like she had a goal of like what was the one that you did was
130, I think.
130, and she wanted to beat it, and she ended up with 170. Is that right, Cheryl?
Yep.
Yeah. So people wanted to help her and that's mostly how they saw it on Facebook, and then she followed up with text, and that's what you have to do. And I have a customer who was a Pink Cadillac director millions of years ago. I mean, almost, because she sent me a picture of the suit, and I remember Victoria was probably 2. So that was like, and she's going to be 40. So it was like 38 years ago, this gal was in a Pink Cadillac, and she lives here in Wentzville, and she's involved in politics now and everything. But boy, does she ever bring up about the Pink Cadillac and being a director and all that. And she knows what we need. She goes, I know it's June. And she goes, so I'm going to order. She goes, I've stocked up on everything, because she also has a friend in Pennsylvania that she buys from. So when she went there to see her daughter, she bought some. And she goes, I'm out of day cream. So I'll go ahead and get the day cream. And then I said, oh, thank you so much. I said, it's June and blah, blah, blah. And I sent her the cute little thing. And then she said, well, go ahead and give me a night cream as well. And then I'm like, okay. And then I said, well, if you pick it up, you'll get 10% off. And she goes, keep that 10% for your unit goal. And so then she said, oh, throw in a cleanser. So like the sale, there's got to be $138 when it was $54. And I didn't even send her the half off special thing, but I'm going to, because the call was getting ready to happen. But I did send her my virtual business card, and that little cute the girl that I showed you earlier, with the megaphone. And she said she's going to send it out to 10 friends. So it's not like I even had to give her a bag with a survey. She's going to send it out to 10 friends and see if her 10 friends can help. So, that's the thing. If you could just ask for a little help, it's okay. And sometimes people will say, like Karen is my cousin who came over the other day when we were doing our marathon facials, and Joanne and Giovanna were here. And I said to Karen, I go, it's June. And I said, I really need your help. Will you have a party? And she's like, Michaela's getting married in 2 weeks. And then after that, we're going on a vacation. And I'm like, well, okay, then, but I am going to ask her for referrals. I'm going to see if she can give me referrals, or I'll take it in July, because I'll want it in July. But but she was not like, she wasn't like, oh, don't ask me for a party or anything like that. She goes, I would love to help, but this is on my plate with my daughter, and and going on vacation right after the wedding. So yeah. And this is going to be the wedding of the century, because it's only one daughter that she has, so she's very, very focused on that. So anyway, but please ask, you guys. So don't just be happy with, okay, you wrote up a $20 ticket and you're going to drop that order off at her house and you got $20. I mean, make that 20 become 50, and then give her the opportunity to shop the sheet for the month. Now, did you guys get that yet on email? Did my secretary send that to you? The 50% off thing for June? No?
So
Okay.
Well, I haven't.
I'll post it. You can do mine, or you could do my secretary's, or you could do Monica's. So I'll post both of them, and you just decide whichever one you want to run with for the month. Just decide, but we're going to have some events. Another big, great idea that I have is from from Jill, my friend, who it's so funny because we met on a cruise and I'm like this top director that's going all trips and she's just like asking me all these questions. Well, now she just had 3 offspring this year. So I'm like calling her, Jill, what are you doing? And so she said that because I noticed she had, the wheel that I do for grand days and things like that, add the consultants. So she had this big wheel that she did for customers and she gave something really nice away, like a wallet or something. And I said, how did you do that? Did you have that many people come on your virtual party? And she said, heck no. She said, I recorded the virtual party. And she said, and then I dropped it in my unit personal groups so if you guys want me to do this for you, I want to do it. And I'm going to ask to have one unit member helping me with it. So it's not just about me doing the virtual party. And so like Stacy, I know you've had such great with your daughter. So I'd like to have you do an acne one and also your big difference here with your forehead with the dynamic wrinkle limiter.
Okay.
So I'd love to do that. Make them like maybe real tight, like 10 to 15 minutes, record it, drop it in your groups. And then anybody that comments, because because Sandy was like, Kim, that's a lot for you to keep track of. But if they comment, then on my post that I put in your group, I will get a notification. So it won't be hard for me just to write their name down or, I'm going to put it in my phone, obviously. I'll put it in a notepad. And then, so I should be able to have all that and then just drop it into the spin the wheel. So it will be not per event. You could do something per event if you wanted. But I think it'll be for each time they comment throughout the month. And, there's people that go back and watch stuff too. And you could even make a comment. Once somebody comments, then it brings it back up into the feed, so you can ask your customers and you can mention it when you're dropping an order off. Oh, by the way, there's some really great commercials on my page from my director and she's given away this. Oh, and everybody is going to be in the $500 drawing as well. So that would mean because they were a part of a big party that I did, a virtual party, even though it's spread out over the unit pages, it still counts to be in our $500 drawing, but you will have to put them in the $500 cash drawing, but then you're going to get the opportunity to get the Michael Kors bag. Okay. And I think we're giving 2 of those away this month. And so again, it's just that Google form that you fill out for each person. You do need to make sure that your weekly accomplishment sheets back it up. So you can say, virtual party, and that's how you, put the people's names in if they were attended. Even if they didn't buy anything, it doesn't matter. They just, as long as they commented, they will be in the drawing. But then that's back on you putting them in the drawing for the 500. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I will put them in our unit drawing and you will put them in the other. Does that sound good? And I think the first thing I'm going to do is give that Louis Vuitton bag. I have a Louis Vuitton dupe bag. And I think that that's what I'll do this month is give that. So that'll be exciting, right? Be like, now it's a dupe bag. It's a dupe bag. It looks exactly like the Louis Vuitton bag. Okay. Only they and me and you will know that it wasn't real because we don't have paperwork on it, but it looks just like it. Okay.
Okay.
So I think we'll do that. And so the first one, I will release that probably Thursday or Friday. And just let me know if you can make me an admin in your group, then I won't have to bother you with it and I can drop it in. And that way I've got the trail of knowing to put them in the drawing. Okay. So yay. Are you excited?
Sounds
Lots
good.
of great ideas, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And just run with this. If you're not excited yet about June, you will get, if you just take one of these ideas and start to run with it, absolutely you will. And we're finalizing our chemo care. So this is another reason to do this, the chemo care. Now you're not going to make really, before you only made like $4 on it. This time, because of the price increase, I think you'll only have $2 profit. So we're really not making a profit. plus if you don't charge tax. So, but it's all about helping the people, and you've got the vehicle, to bless the people through the people. Like, you're the channel, you're the vessel. Okay. And that counts too. So, and people love that. So, all right, you guys. Anybody else have some great ideas that you're working on? Cheryl? No? Okay. Okay. I know you're working on getting healed.
Yeah.
That's okay. But is it okay to tell everybody?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Sandy, can you pop her on? So everybody can be praying for Cheryl. I think you're going to come next Monday, though, right?
Yeah, I'm going to try. Really try.
Okay, good. Because we want to pray for you. But go ahead, Cheryl.
Well, I guess it's been a month ago now. I just had a kind of a routine internal ultrasound, and they found a cyst that they're not positive, but they're kind of leaning toward cancer, but they don't know. So I'm having a full hysterectomy next Friday, the 13th, and they will test it while I'm under and see what's what. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Man, you got my
50's great.
Is it going to be vaginal by chance, or
No, they're laparoscopic
laparoscopic?
and laparoscopic unless they need to do an incision, because the cyst is pretty big. It's about a 4-inch, it's a big one. So,
Uh-huh.
but they said it could even be a fibroid, but they've done a couple blood tests that kind of lean toward the cancer word, but not definitively. And then they did a CT scan last week. And I don't know what the results are of that, but I think that's more for her to have for surgery.
Right.
So,
Yeah, they probably won't know till they get in there and test the booger. So
yeah.
we're going to all believe that it is not, and
It's nothing.
that God has his perfect will here, and that you will be healed after
Yeah.
everything is out of you. So
Yeah. I'm not worried. I just want to get it over with.
right. I would be the same way. Just like,
Yeah.
okay, on with this, So,
Let's just do it.
but do
So-
remember this, that the girl that recruited me was in the hospital as a patient, and she had her cards. So bring your cards.
Take your cars with you.
Kim, you're funny.
Well, I mean, that's what she did. She just like whipped it out. I don't even know where she had that card.
I wouldn't know either.
I think it's in her little tray, that little tray thing with the mirror, whatever that, with you brush your teeth and all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's where it was. And she just like whips it out and hands me this card. And I'm like, what, lady? Like, you're in a gown. And
Right.
she offered me free facial. Well, heck yeah, I took it. Nobody offered me anything for free. So, pamper and free in one sentence. So
There you go.
yeah.
Carol, you think Kim is funny? She's serious.
No, there's a whole new
No,
audience.
I know she's serious.
No, is it inpatient or outpatient?
Right now they don't know. It could be overnight, so I have to bring a bag. She said it all just depends how it goes. So
Okay. Well, you
Yep.
can message me and I'll come. If you're staying overnight, I'll come and support you.
oh, that's super sweet.
I would love to do that.
Where
Yeah,
will you
where are you having it at?
It's at Barnes.
A big one.
Which Barnes? I don't know.
Big
one.
Barnes. Yeah, downtown
Okay.
or Forest Park, whatever.
Okay.
Yep.
Barnes.
Yeah.
Well, you're in good hands there.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a myomectomy 10 years ago. That's to remove fibroids from the uterus. And that's actually why I was having the internal ultrasound, just to keep track of those. And they're back, but they weren't that big. And then that's when they discovered the cyst, and it's on or near my right ovary. So I guess just to be safe, that's why they're doing a complete hysterectomy. I kind of wanted to leave an ovary if I could, but she's like, let's just do the whole thing. You don't want to come back here. I'm like, you're right, I don't.
Right.
I'm
Right.
done with it.
Were you having any issues, or you were just doing a checkup?
They just, well, I'm kind of in like pre-menopause. So the different things that I was telling her, she's like, you know what, let's just do an ultrasound
Wow.
Just- to check things, and like I don't hurt. I don't, because she would ask all these questions. I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I've had fibroids for so long that any pressure or anything they talk about, I'm like, it could be that. I have no idea. So,
Right.
so we did the ultrasound, and then that's when she saw it. And then one thing leads to the next, go to the oncologist and all that. And then it just snowballed. And she's like, yeah, we'll get you in within 2 and 3 weeks. And she has. So,
Oh my gosh.
so yeah. But it's all good, girls. Just pray for me.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Absolutely. It's in God's hands. And we
That's
just,
right.
we know that prayer works. So
That's right.
you got all us. And then on Wednesday, my Bible study will be praying for you. And we see
Oh, no.
miracles every week on our director Bible study. It is so awesome.
That is awesome.
I mean, it's like we have a constant stream of everybody knows everybody's business on Voxer, and I mean in a good way, like
Yeah.
pray for this unit member, pray for my dad, pray for my husband, like we had the flood here in my house. They knew about it within 30 minutes, they were praying. And so
Yeah.
so it's,
Yep.
it's a great group. It's like, I mean, the sisterhood is just incredible. So we will be praying, and we do see miracles. So,
Amen.
okay. It's a big miracle month in a lot of ways for our unit. So
Right.
I'm excited. Okay. Well, let's finish up with does anybody else have any other ideas? Okay. Party. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The 3 P's is what you're looking for this month. Let people know. Purchases. First prayers first. Purchases or parties. So what can they do, to help you? And if you ask people in that way, prayer first, because they can pray about having a party, and I'm sure God will say, have a party. Party for the girl. Buy something for her. From her. But no, I ask people, and I'm all the time, I don't care if they've never even had a facial from me, like in some of my lead groups. I'm like, you guys, if you're thinking about putting something in your Amazon cart, if you're thinking about going to Sephora or whatever for a mascara, a lipstick, a lip liner, this month, could you just please give me a call and try it? And I said that at a meeting last Tuesday. And one of the girls said, you know what? I have a mascara and a liner in my Amazon cart. And she goes, I'd like to go ahead and buy Mary Kay from you.
Ah.
Yeah. And then the other one is the one that came over and bought $210 worth of Glamour that Joanne got to see because she came over on Saturday and had a facial. So, yeah, right. Well, she didn't really have a facial. She had a color appointment.
Just a color appointment. Right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So just ask, and it will be given to you, right? That's what the Bible says. So you got to ask, got to open that mouth. Okay. And if you are afraid of opening your mouth, pray, ask God to help you be more bold this month. This could be your turnaround month for boldness. Okay. Because boldness works. It works. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Stacey,
That was a good idea.
could you send me pictures of your daughter, how it helped her face?
Yeah. Or I can put it in the group if you want to, I don't know if you've ever texted it to me. I think you showed it to me, but I'm not sure you texted it.
Yeah. Do you want me to put it in the text thread that we have here? That work?
Oh, in the unit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I can sure do that.
Okay. All right. So answer this question for me. Who's going to
Wait a
book sale and recruit?
Wait
What's
a
that?
minute.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I'm going to do it.
What did you want, Sandy?
Okay, I have another good idea.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
We'll come back
Okay.
to it.
So, my power partner on Saturday, last day of the month, she needed to do something. So to get more leads, so she went to Applebee's. Now she's in Virginia or Maryland. And so she went to Applebee's and talked to the manager and said, I would like to honor women tonight. And he goes, no problem. He goes, why don't you set up a table here? And so she had some roses that, the funeral roses, she cut them off. And so so each lady and the hostess told everybody that came into the restaurant and the waitresses said, this lady's going to honor you for free. And so she got 9 leads, and she's also, the manager wants her to come back and pamper the staff. good idea for you to get new leads that to start your June.
Yes.
Good idea.
And office of the week too, anywhere that you pay money, your dentist, your, gynecologist, your veterinarian. Oh my gosh, are you paying through the nose if you've got an animal, right?
Yes.
And they always have a lot of staff.
Paying through the snout.
You could honor them. You could honor them. This is the office of the week, and I'm going to come in and do a slight pampering and a drawing. So yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sandy. All right. Who's going to book sell and recruit one more time?
I'm going to do it.
Who's going to make the girls look cute?
I'm going to do
I'm
it.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Who's going to be a bright new star?
I'm going to
I'm
do
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Already a bright new star. Woohoo.
it.
Okay. Who's going to earn a brand new car and be a director?
Sandy's gonna do
Going to
it.
do it. Sandy's going to do it.
And you've got 1 year to look cute in the director suit. We're still going to have these suits for 1 more year. So who's going to look cute in the director suit?
I'm going to do it.
Sandy's gonna do it. Yep.
All right.
Sandy.
And who's going to give their job the boot?
I did
I
it.
Sandy's going to do it.
Right. That was kind of weak, that last one, but okay. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Sandy, you got that recorded, right? Okay.
Yep.
So, okay, girls, we'll have a great night. And it's early enough. You can get on the phone. You're all pumped up and get those bookings. And I will be posting all these great ideas so that you have them. And thank you for sharing that picture for us too, Stacy.
Okay.
All right. All right. Good night.
Night.